Welcome back to Trending News United States. Today I'm going to share with you top 10 trending entertainment news. Number 1. Jack White tributed a music to Late Eddie Van Halen on Saturday Night Live by playing a guitar. Eddie Van Halen, who died of cancer at 65 on Tuesday, the White Stripes frontman abandoned his own guitar to instead use cobalt blue model designed by Van Halen for White himself while performing his song, Lazaretto. The show then featured a short clip of Van Halen's guitar performance in February 1987 on Saturday Night Live. Host Bill Burr ended the show by saying, "Rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen." Number 2. Chrissy Teigen lost her baby and took a break. She has been away from social media since revealing that she and her husband John Legend lost their baby Jack in late September. Chrissy Teigen hinted she might be ready for a full return to the medium she has dominated for years after writing an Instagram comment on Saturday. The 34-year-old model wrote that she was grateful to have something to laugh about in a comment on BTX Video's account. Number 3. Jacob Elordi upcoming movie, Two Hearts. Jacob Elordi may be best known for his roles in The Kissing Booth and Europea, but in his upcoming movie, Two Hearts, out 16th October, Jacob is introducing fans to a new character. The film was based on a real boy named Chris who was this beautiful, kind and giving man. Jacob explains in an exclusive interview with E! News, and so it's kind of just his story and a little bit about his life and the connection that he made along the way. In the movie, Jacob plays the college student as he falls in love with a classmate just before tragedy strikes. The movie was the first one Jacob made after The Kissing Booth, the Netflix romantic comedy. With made him a household name. I'm probably a big lover. Jacob jokes of staring in the relationship-focused films. That's, I think, for someone else to say about me. While Jacob is used to playing the romantic lead, he's also in a new movie where a love story isn't the central focus. Number 4. Kelly, Ripa and Mark Consuelos healthy lifestyle. Kelly, Ripa and Mark Consuelos quit drinking almost 3 years. Kelly shared in a newer interview, "Not that we are sitting around drinking day and night, but I think that there is something about like clean living. Maybe that's what did it. Maybe that's the difference." Kelly, who recently appeared opposite Mark on a CW series Riverdale, previously talked about her decision to stop drinking with Live with Kelly and Ryan co-host Ryan Seacrest. They are saying Americans bought less wine in the last year, she told Ryan on their show in January. "It's the first drop in a quarter of a century now. I believe this is because I quit drinking that I caused this slip. I have influenced the market." She joked that she made up at least 25% of alcohol sales before making the choice to stop drinking. Now number 5. Here is what Lucas Bravo has to say to Emily in Paris critics. "We are portraying clichés and we are portraying one single vision of Paris. Paris is one of the most diverse cities in the world. We have so many ways of thinking, so many different nationalities, so many different neighborhoods. A lifetime wouldn't be enough to know everything that's going on in Paris. It's an entire world in a city," the actor explained. "At some point, if you want to tell a story about Paris, you have to choose an angle, you have to choose a vision." French critics, they didn't understand the fact that it's just one vision. They are like, "Oh, this is not what Paris is." Of course, Paris is many things. While Lucas doesn't mind the show poking a little fun at the French pizza place in Chicago, was very upset by a joke made at their expense. In the series, Emily, who is from Chicago, is defending the city's pizza scene. When someone criticizes the pizza as a quench made of cement, Emily restores back that they must have gone to Louis Malnati's. "We have been serving Chicago's favorite deep dish since 1971, he wrote in a post. When Netflix Emily in Paris writers chose to take a shot at Chicagoans and our pizza to try to get a laugh, it felt heartless and not humorous in the midst of COVID-19. Number 6. Brad Pitt's girlfriend Nicole calls out her rude and sad haters. Just don't follow people you don't want to see. Brad Pitt's girlfriend Nicole slammed her social media haters in an Instagram story. Nicole addressed the hateful comments as she's been receiving on the app. Nicole is sticking up for herself after receiving hateful messages on social media. Brad Pitt's chief addressed her Instagram trolls on Friday, October 9 in IG stories, where she confronted their toxic behavior and questioned what point of leaving nasty comments on a person's account. The video were in German, but thankfully she included captions for English speakers. Hey guys, I have been wondering since forever why people leave hateful comments. She wrote on one of the videos, why? What is the benefit? Just in general, I want to understand the train of thoughts because I don't get it. It's just rude and sad for those commenting, she added. And just don't follow people you don't want to see or don't like their content easy. So just be nice and kind. Try. Number 7. Clare Crawley gets called fake by one of her contestants in a new Bachelor promo. Clare's contestants call her out in the hated video. This is not a secret, I am here to find love, Clare shares on the beginning of the video, but not everyone's convinced. One guy admits, I expected way more from the oldest bachelorette. Another says she can't fool everyone forever, which what does that mean? And then someone else adds, you are everything fake. You are a completely different person. Clare even explained how different her season will be. It's different in the best way possible. Clare said during The Bachelor, the great season ever. She continued, I want somebody who is not excited about traveling to wonderful locations, which is great and awesome to be able to do those things, which I have done before. But this is more of what I'm looking for. Just one-on-one connection or multiple connections, and just having the time to get to know each other way better and not having to focus on anything greater than that. It's the most important thing. Rumor has it that Clare is already engaged to her contestant. They're more, so it looks like all the drama really did pay off. Number 8. Jay-Z and Team Roc pay fees for those arrested in Wisconsin protest. Jay-Z showed his support of protesters this week by paying the fees for those arrested and fined in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, when demonstrators are calling for justice in the death of Alvin Cole at the hands of police, according to a spokesperson for Team Roc. The entrepreneur, rapper and Team Roc, the social justice arm of Roc Nation that Jay-Z founded, offered their support after learning that no charges were brought against Joseph Mensah, the officer who shot Cole on February 2. Cole was shot and killed outside a Wauwatosa Mall when police responded to a disturbance call. Police said Wauwatosa Police Chief Barry Weaver told reporters at the time that Cole fired a gun before an officer returned fire. Milwaukee County District Attorney John T. Christian said there was sufficient evidence showing that Mensah believed deadly force was necessary and that belief was objectively reasonable. Christian's decision to not charge Mensah has sparked protests in the city. They come in the wake of national demonstrations over law enforcement's treatment of Black Americans. Some 24 people were arrested over law enforcement's treatment of Black Americans. Some 24 people were arrested Thursday, 2 of whom asked for medical attention, Wauwatosa police said in a news release Friday. Alvin's mother and sisters were also arrested. Our hearts break for the family of Alvin Cole and the Wauwatosa committee. Dania Dias, director of Team Roc, said in a statement, not only did the district attorney's office fail to hold Officer Joseph Mensah accountable for killing Alvin, but the local police also arrested and injured Alvin's mother, Tracy, and his sisters as they peacefully protested alongside Jacob Blake's father. Jay-Z and Team Roc are also calling on Wisconsin government Tony Evers to appoint a special prosecutor to investigate the shooting. In July, Jay-Z took out a full-page ad in the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel calling for Mensah's prosecution. This isn't the first time Jay-Z has been vocal on social justice issues. The billionaire took out full-page ads across the country in dedication to George Floyd in June and in 2015 posted bail for protesters marching against police brutality. And in 2015 posted bail for protesters marching against police brutality. Number 9. Meghan Markle shares her feeling on being the most trolled person in the entire world in 2019. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry spoke about the importance of mental health, especially during a pandemic in the Teenager Therapy podcast show. Meghan in particular spoke about the challenges she faced as someone in the public eye. She told the host of the podcast that she sees the harm that social media can do. She told the host of the podcast that she sees the harm that social media can do and how it ends up being a place where there is a lot of disconnection. I can speak personally too, she said. I am told that in 2019 I was the most trolled person in the entire world, male or female. Now 8 months of that I wasn't even visible. I was on maternity leave or with a baby, but was able to just be manufactured and churned out. It's almost unsurvivable. That's so big. You can't even think of what that feels like. Because I don't care if you are 15 or you are 25. If people are saying things about you that aren't true, what does mean? What that does to your mental health and emotional health is so damaging. She added that she and Harry used their own personal experiences to talk to people while keeping in mind that everyone's experiences are different. We all know what it feels like to have our feelings hurt. We all know what it feels like to be isolated or othered. Meghan also brought up the essential tools that everyone uses to feel better and anchored in their mental health. She added that she likes to journal. It allows me to reflect on where I have come from, and with that comes a lot of perspective. I think most of us can all connect with the idea that sometimes when you are going through something, it feels like the biggest thing in the entire world. I think when you look back at in a year and it was still big. It wasn't that big comparatively, and it's not to diminish what it was. It's just suddenly when you have some perspective that is only visible when you have people to check you with that. I think that's really valuable so that everything doesn't become insurmountable. So there is always a way to overcome something. This interview comes after a huge year for Meghan and Harry. 8 months after their son's birth, they announced they were planning to step back from their roles as senior royals. The couple eventually ended up in LA with their now nearly 18-month-old son and moved into their Montecito home this summer. In July, the couple filed an invasion of privacy lawsuit over photographs taken of Azerbaijan. On Thursday, photo news agency X17 issued an apology on the issue to Meghan and Harry and has agreed to turn over the photos. We apologize to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and their son for the distress we have caused, X17 said in a statement. We were wrong to offer these photographs and commit to not doing so again. Number 10. Princess Eugenie praised Selena Gomez for showing off her kidney transplant scar on Instagram. At her wedding on October 12, 2018, Princess Eugenie purposefully showed off her scoliosis surgery scars in a low-back dress design. On Friday, Eugenie posted to praise Selena Gomez for sharing her kidney transplant scar on Instagram. I thought this was super cool of Selena Gomez to show she's confident who she is and what she went through after finding it difficult to show a scar, Eugenie wrote on her Instagram story. That's it. Tell me about this news. Do you like it or not? If you like it, then hit the like button, leave a comment, and share your opinion, what you feel so. And don't forget to subscribe to Trending News United States for upcoming updates about business news, politics news, sports news, entertainment news, and tech news. Stay safe and happy. Spread love and positivity.